Hey guys, Lightning Slayer here, and today I'm giving you a Fortnite Chapter 3 storyline recap. Let's get into it. Okay, all started when Chapter 3 first launched. We all thought, oh, we just defeated the last reality, the island will be in peace. We're all safe. Nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad did happen. We were all in peace. We were without the IO, not even for a season, because earthquakes started happening. And we all were really confused. Why are there earthquakes happening? We know that there's new weather effects, but why are there earthquakes? That wasn't supposed to be here. Well, the IO, since we flipped the island in the live event cover to the last reality, the IO flipped the island. I mean, not flipped it. They drilled through to the side. So we were without the IO for less than a whole season. And then now we have IO guards all back. So we have to just another enemy to fight off. Not too bad, but in the storyline, it's bad for the 7. They're preparing for something big. The 7 have their sanctuary, which is the home of them, of where they live. And the IO were drilling something big. Their new main headquarters besides the bridge. Command Cavern. And this was not great for the 7 because they know they can't just go in, charge to that place. They'll get wrecked. And they had something cooking. The 0 point is still being exposed. It's not exposed, but it's still being exploded, whatever. But it's being used for the loop. And that was the 7's wake up call when they came. No, we were preparing for war. So the IO got their big drill, the biggest drill, onto the island. And what they did is they still had Command Cavern, but they took over a lot of POIs from the 7. They got tanks, they got the blimps, they were taking control everywhere. And there's nothing we could do about it. But it revealed finally the rest of the 7. Because all the 7 were reunited, ready to take on this war. The only one missing was the Paradigm, which the scientist was trying to contact back in Season 1. In Season 1, before the war, he was trying to contact her. He got hold of her. Now, the 7 are not really on good terms with her, especially the Foundation. But the scientist didn't care. He knew we needed every firepower we could get. We needed all of them. So he contacted the Paradigm. She was still alive. And she responded. That was great news. She's coming back to the island, right? Well, she didn't. We just have to hurry up and face this war. They have their tanks. They're ready. But the IO had something big planned. Every day, they were taking over more and more. But we started taking back. We started getting back all the POIs and everywhere. From Crossroads. Once the 7 and us take them down, we shoot down that blimp. The blimps are gone, right? Well, not entirely. After that, after we finally got control of everywhere, except Command Cavern, their main headquarters, they got somewhere new. They got Loot Lake. They drained all the water, almost all the water on the island, and they got the Doomsday Machine, aka Collider, and it was meant mass destruction. It was supposed. My theory on that was that the Cube Queen, they were using the Cube Queen power, but they weren't. They were using the 0 point to power it. And that is bad news for the 7. That is going to destroy the whole island if we don't get rid of it. Their plan was to restart from the beginning. They knew they were going to lose that war. There's only one way they could win. And that is by using that. They wanted to destroy the 0 point. They wanted to reset the whole everything. Everything the 0 point ever created. They wanted. Sorry about that, guys. I hate when that happens, but they wanted to destroy it, and they wanted to destroy everything to restart and change how they did everything. But they started rebuilding the mech on the ice cream, one of the main headquarters of the 7. And they rebuilt it. made sure it had everything ready, and then there's only one thing left to do. Go. The collider was getting ready to destroy, and they were going on the island while the Foundation and the crew, Jonesy, were all on the island. We were just in there with Paradigm. Just had to trust that she wouldn't betray us. We just had to trust that she was not going to betray us, and she would let us win. And we won. We fell through. We kind of fought off some IO guards. Sloan got crushed. But that was just a snapshot. She is still alive. And we saved it. Everything is fine, right? So 0 point. Now we're free from the loop. We got rid of the IO for good. We're free from the loop. We're free from this place. Now we're just living on the island as our new home. While we wait for the 0 point to heal. So the 0 point is in the lake healing from how many thousands of years it's been used for the loop. So it's healing. The reality tree comes up and it starts spreading its roots. And it looks like it's taking energy from the 0 point. While the 0 point is calling upon help. It's calling for help. And the scientist figures that out, but they find a weird substance called chrome. And what they do is scientist, a visitor, and Origin start experimenting. I mean, not experimenting. They start doing tests to see what is this new substance. Chrome, what does it do? Is it a danger? Is it a threat? So they start looking into it. Paradigm is trying to find them because the 7 members are going missing. The sisters are gone. Everyone is gone. We don't know where they went. The only ones left is Jonesy, Paradigm, Origin, all of them. But we come in contact. Jonesy is not with us. It's only the 7. And then the chrome spreads. It breaks out of the chamber that the scientist was experimenting with. It broke out. And it infected the scientist, taking him as part of the chrome, turning him to the liquid. Stuff this is. And then gets the Origin. And he orders the Paradigm to get out of there. You're not gonna make it if you don't go. And the visitor, same thing. So she leaves, barely escaping. And then it starts rising, trying to get her. She flies into a chrome tornado. And she survives. She flies into a chrome tornado and it throws her into Loot Lake. And she goes to Reality 659 through the 0 point. It was supposed to be healing, which is a new threat on the island and is bigger than ever. And the reality trees died because the villain that is controlling all the chromes finally reveals herself as the Herald. She kills the reality tree because the reality tree was sending flares for help. She destroys it in fear that it will ruin her plan. So she destroys it, builds her palace on top of the 7. It's only Jonesy left and an assistant and the scientist's AI assistant, Amy. And they work together, try to find out what is this chrome substance, how do we defeat it. So, No Sweat Insurance, meanwhile, is lifting up POIs that they have policies on, saving them from the chrome, making sure that they do not get affected by this. And they're leaving. Members of Tilted go on the big blimp from Command Cavern as they rebuilt it. So they go. They're saving people, but they're also saving POIs and places they have policies on. They do that. They go through Tilted, through Chrome, Crossroads, through all these places while the Chrome's infecting them, destroying them almost. Everything the Chrome touches, it controls. That is not good for just Jonesy. But the Paradigm has come back, and she is helping Jonesy now. Now we're almost to the end of the season, and Midas has been leaked. He's coming back so many times, countless times. So we're gonna see, hopefully, the Midas crew come back. But if we don't, it's no good for the island. See, we're going in chapter 4. And we just gotta hope whatever happens in this live event, we don't get destroyed during it. Because if we get destroyed during it, it's the end of everything. See, the Paradigm talks about a doomsday device, and that was the one that Midas built. So they've been talking about Midas quite a bit. So Midas is coming back, hopefully with his crew this time, and they're gonna be ready. Because the shark that ate Midas was just a snapshot, not the real Midas. Because the real Midas is alive. And if he ever dies, it's gonna be sad for the Fortnite community. But honestly, we're talking about storyline here. He will never die. I just gotta say that he will never die. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys do want me to do one of the full storylines, hit that like button. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great Thanksgiving week. I have a lot of you guys that go to school. If you're watching this, you guys are all in break most likely. Have a great break, you know. Always enjoy that break. It's always nice to have a nice break. You know, that's what I'm doing right now. But if you guys do want to see a part 2 to this for what the whole storyline, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you could get notified whenever I post a new video. I'm posting almost every week because there's no really new content until the next chapter, which is only 12 days away. Or 11, depends whenever you're watching this. But it's only matters of days at this point. So, I hope you guys did enjoy. It has been Lightning Slayer. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!